Hey guys, welcome back to the Storkville YouTube channel. I'm going to do a little shopping today. We're starting at Menards. It's 11%, so there's no free stuff, but hopefully we can find some other deals. A couple things I have to hopefully find and buy, whether it's cheap or not. I got some rebate money I can burn, so I prefer to buy it at Menards if at all possible. I'd like to also go to Harbor Freight. We'll see when I run out of gas, figuratively. But also, the battery on the Corvette was dead today when I went to get it out. I only drove it a couple of days ago and it was fine, so I have no idea. But it was dead. 0.0 volts. I was able to use my Gulu charger, or jump starter, whatever, to get it to work. There was about a half hour or 45-minute drive here, so I'm hoping that charged the battery enough that it'll start on its own, but the Gulu is in the car if we need it again. But that being said, if I have problems starting the car, I'm not running to a bunch of stores today. I'll just head home with my tail between my legs. Also, I'm fairly pissed right now. So I parked the car and checked my emails and stuff, and apparently the website is down. Storkville.net is down. Pisses me off really, really bad, because in May I upgraded the hosting, and then last week I upgraded again. My hosting bill now has a comma in it, which is ridiculous compared to what I used to pay. And I'm still having problems with it going down. It's the second most expensive package this company offers, and it still isn't working. So I'm kind of pissed, and I'm waiting for an email back from them to see if they got it back up or what's going on. First thing we're looking at is some car covers for the Caprice and the Corvette. They stay in the garage all winter, but just keep dust and stuff off them. I'm not going to spend a lot of money, just keep dust off them, but can use up some rebate money. So it looks like size B says 14 feet to a little over 16 feet. Corvette's about 15 feet, so at $28.99 we can get one of those. Caprice is a little bigger. It is 17 feet, so this says 16.9 to 19 feet. And it's actually the same price, because that's not for that. It's that one. So we'll get a cover for the Caprice. Oh, these website people have me so heated. So mad. Figures I was home all day and had no problems at all. The second I leave the house, where I can't do anything about it, and the damn thing is shit the bed. I was having a ton of problems with my old host, but my old host, I only paid $48 a year. It was cheap. And someone suggested to me to go to this hosting company, Known Host. And at first it was alright, but then it started going down a lot and having problems. And they said, oh, you should get this proactive monitoring, and that way any problems come up, we'll just automatically fix it for you. Okay, so that was, I don't know, 100 some bucks, $150 a year or something. And then kept going down. So then they wanted me to change plans. So now, as I said, I'm on their second most expensive plan they offer for a managed VPS. And not any better. Same problems. Actually, today's been the worst the website's been, at least since I've been away from home. Usually when it goes down for a few minutes and comes back up. But this has been sustained for quite a while now. And the person just emailed me back and said, oh, there was a spike of traffic, but now it's fine. And it's such a bullshit excuse, because the biggest spike of traffic over the last 6 months was when I first posted the Black Friday ad for Harbor Freight, and it didn't go down at all. It's not directly related to traffic. I don't know anything about websites. I don't know why it's going down, but I know that is not why. And I'm really getting pissed that the answer is always spend more money, when there needs to be an answer that is, you guys are going to fix your bullshit that's not working. That needs to be the answer. We're sorry, our stuff is bullshit, and we're going to fix it. Oh, man. I emailed them back something to that effect, so I'm waiting for the response, which this might not go well. Anyways, let's keep shopping, because I'm in fantastic mood right now. Next, because I have 2 cars with transmission leaks, I need some of the best oil dry money can buy, which is cat litter, the cheapest shit you can find. $8.99 for a 40-pound bag. Sounds good. Corvette started right up, so that's a good sign. The website is running for now. They emailed me back. You know, the thing that pisses me off is I haven't managed VPS because I don't know all the specifics of all this different shit. And when the website's going down, they have a whole string of emails for why it's going down, why they are suggesting that I change the package, all that. So I go ahead and change the package, and I'm still having problems. And then his final email to me is like, oh, well, since you upgraded your hosting, we can change the number of max workers, which is apparently what I'm running out of, whatever the hell that is. And I'm thinking, when I upgraded, and you knew I upgraded, why didn't you change that then? You knew that's why I had to upgrade. You knew that's why the website was down. Why is it up to me to know this shit? And the funny thing is, the max workers was 25. He set it to 100. When I changed from HostGator to this hosting company, I was running out of processes, which I'm assuming is the same thing, because on HostGator, it was limited to 25 also. I'd run out of processes, and the website would go down. On HostGator, they didn't give you any information. You didn't know. With these guys, because it's your own, it's not a shared plan, it's your own server, they email me, or it's an automated email from the server every time it goes down. So that's nice, but I pay for this proactive monitoring. How come it was down today? And I didn't know shit until I check my YouTube comments and people are saying, oh, your website's down. I'm like, fuck. Worst time to do it when you're not at home by a computer, so you really can't do shit. And it is my main source of income, so anytime it is down, I am losing money. Not a good thing. God, I'm so mad. I want to fucking punch somebody. Let's go to Harbor Freight. Maybe we'll find someone to punch there. Well, we've made it to Harbor Freight unscathed. We have this 30% off items under $10. So let's go inside, see if we can find a few things to pick up. I don't think I remember seeing this. They still had 50% off the stuff that was in the parking lot sale. Only a few items, but I don't remember seeing this at all. Still got that solar panel kit down there. I wish I had a purpose for it because it's $150, so $75. It's really good compared to the normal price, but I just don't have a purpose for it. Whenever we have one of these coupons, my first stop is the storehouse stuff. There's so many good things you can really stock up on and get 30% off them. It's pretty cool. So we got the stainless steel screw and nut assortment, spring assortment. Never know when you might need one of those and you'll be kicking yourself if you don't have it. Another stainless steel screw assortment. Good for working on the cars. Caprice has a lot of interior screws where I could use those where something's missing or, you know. So I don't even know where all those were. So it was $6.99 for the one stainless steel set. Shit, I don't know where the other ones are. The spring set was $4.99. Of course, we're taking 30% off of all that. I thought about the wing nuts, but I think the air cleaner is about the only thing I ever use a wing nut for. And there's another stainless steel set. I like this one's got the washers on it. Because I got a couple spots where I need the washer, so they have a stainless steel washer that's concaved, is that the word? For those screws is really good. And then, by the way, I already have one of these, but these things are pretty good. It's $3.49, but I have little coffee cans full of nuts and bolts that are 100 years old. And it sure makes it a lot easier finding things, digging through it, just pouring it in there, and then find what you need and pour it back out. I don't even think that's a pack rat thing. I think that's a legitimate thing you should do. Keep all the old nuts and bolts, because you get some goofy ass sizes or something and you're gonna be wishing you had it. Holy shit, it's made in the USA. That's gotta be the only Harbor Freight product in the entire store made in the USA. That's amazing. That's about the most amazing thing I've ever seen. A Harbor Freight product made in America. Didn't know it existed. You know, over the last 2 weeks we've been talking about the Orion Motor Tech tools, and I bought a ball joint service kit from them. I only paid like 20 bucks or something. Here you can see this Maddox is 90. That looks identical. That's the same thing. Which I don't know if Harbor Freight mechanic tools are any good, but it makes me feel better that it's the exact same thing. I don't know if the slide hammer is too. I didn't pay enough attention to that, but that Orion Motortech had a few different deals and kind of interesting. Looks like rebranded. Also, this looks just like the Craftsman ones I just bought. I paid $20 in the blowout sale. They're $31.99 here. It's got the little safety pin deal, but again, mine didn't come in a case, but it looks like the exact same damn thing. These are really nice too. This rubber insulated clamp assortment. I was using them all over the engine compartment trying to run my wires and making it look a little bit better, and I like the rubber to keep from getting on the edge of the wires and digging into them or something. Now I don't know if it was from Harbor Freight, but I don't know, 10 years ago I bought a box of these when I did it on my car originally, and these are like galvanized or zinc coated or whatever the hell's on it. Anyways, they're all corroded now. It didn't last. I mean, you don't get a ton, but there's some bigger sizes in there. I'm picking it up. We're just a storehouse fanatic right now. I picked up these Quinn Nut Drivers maybe 2 months ago. Say not impressed. Maybe I'll actually do a video on them at some point, but they don't lock into that T position, and I feel like I wish it would lock in. It can just kind of bend, and if you're really putting some pressure on it, it's not comfortable to use. I don't know if these are any good. I never bought the Warrior ones. I'm kind of worried they might just throw wires at me the entire time I'm using it. But I do need a sec because I'm cleaning up the trunk pan on the Caprice. They're $4.99. Sorry. So we're going to give them a try. Hope that they're good. And, yeah, you should probably wear safety glasses all the time, but especially for the cheap stuff. It's another one that looks pretty damn familiar. I just bought that Tack Life hole saw set. It looks just like the same case and the same hole saws and pieces. Looks identical. So we definitely want to keep our eyes out for deals elsewhere. You don't want to just default to that Harbor Freight's going to be your cheapest option, because we definitely have other options available to us. I know it's going to be really hard to see, no dome light, but it took 30% off of everything, and then one item it took 20% off and 30% off because they scanned a 20% coupon after scanning the 30% coupon, so it gave me 10% less off, if that makes sense. It did the 20% instead of the 30%. So then the manager overrode that and took 30% off, but it took the 30% off the 20%. So got a really good deal on that item. And, you know, it's raining out. This is fantastic. I love that it's raining out. I will give you one guess as to who doesn't have working windshield wipers. Yeah, that'll be a fun ride home. I need to get some Rain-X or something on the windshield. Hopefully over the winter we'll get them fixed, but not working right now. That's it, guys. Give the video a like, subscribe for a subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.